Hello everybody, it's Liliana, and yes, you're going to see 3 videos of me this month in one outfit. Block filming is how it gets done, and also you can check out my Instagram to see more of my different outfits, because Instagram takes significantly less time for me to create content for than YouTube does. I like to have the block filming. I'm gonna try to get as many videos done as I can today, and I'm just gonna be transparent about that. So today I am actually working on a Lolita Fashion YouTubers collab, which I love doing. We've been doing collabs on a near monthly basis, which has been so incredible, and we are talking about letters to our beginner Lolita selves. This is exciting because I think this is the first year I feel like I've really hit my stride. And the first thing I think I would say to my beginner Lolita self is that this takes so much longer than you could ever imagine to get to the level where you're gonna be happy with like even 80% of your cowards. Like, you'll still feel good, but as far as like being like headpiece, blouse, dress, shoes, socks, and I still need so many accessories, and I have been in this fashion for 5 years. It takes a long time to really build it up unless you have like all the money in the world, but buying a whole wardrobe at once doesn't really teach you a lot about your style, so don't try to do that. Also, to my newbie self, I bought a ton of pieces all at once when I started, and not all of them worked for me. I actually sold and donated quite a bit of my wardrobe this year because I started to develop a pretty cohesive color scheme overall. Like, stand in place so I don't give you guys like seasickness. A pretty cohesive color scheme overall. Like reds, I love reds. Like, there's the most versatile color in Lolita fashion. I would also tell my beginner Lolita self, don't be afraid to like just pick a color and run with it. It makes your life a lot easier. Like, you don't need to have the most diverse wardrobe in the world. Obviously, you can have different pieces. Also, you can coord colors other than white and black with your coords. You can do really interesting color combinations. Also, jewel tones look amazing together. I have worn this like wine red blouse with a navy skirt, and it is gorgeous. It looks very unique, and it is super cute. Also, don't feel the need to try to be OTT. You're gonna see a lot of OTT stuff on the internet, but if that's what you want to do, that's great, but that's not the only way to do Lolita. You can wear Lolita as a street style like it was originally made, or you can just wear it for social media. Wear Lolita in a way that works for you, and it might take you a while to figure out what that is. I have a few friends where this isn't just for events. They love going to events, but they wouldn't wear this to work or on a date, and that doesn't make them any more or less of a Lolita. That's why, kind of since the beginning of this fashion, there has been a kind of difference between lifestylers and just people and just regular Lolitas. It is a labor-intensive fashion. Also, wearing it as regularly as I do made it take even longer to get my wardrobe to a cohesive place, and I'm just now getting the proper legwear that I really need for this. And then I'll finally be able to focus on getting like jewelry. It's been 5 years and my jewelry collection is very small. Very small. Also, try to go for jewelry specifically. Jewelry and headpieces that match multiple things in your wardrobe if possible, because it can so easily take up so much room in your house. You think you have more room than you do. You'll be surprised at how quickly your wardrobe starts to overtake your entire house. The studio in my apartment I set up a specific room for filming videos for this month, which I'm excited about. It's also just where my wardrobe is. My regular wardrobe and my Lolita wardrobe take up like an entire room in my apartment. Well, there's my cosplay and makeup in here too, but it takes up an entire room. So plan for that, like plan ahead. You're also gonna make so many friends. Like, you have no idea how connected and grateful you will be to your community going forward. My beginner self could have never known there was gonna be a worldwide you know what. But I got to graduate into the adult world with a built-in network of people and friends that I know in the area that I live, which has been a lifesaver going forward. It really has helped me maintain social connection and really grow into the adult world without that fear of like, how do I make friends? Also, the Lolita community, also this is just like regular life advice. They always talk about how hard it is to make friends as an adult. Get a hobby. Find a club. Clubs still exist. Human beings naturally want to connect with each other, and if a club doesn't exist, you can make it. If you want a community space to exist, Facebook is great for this. I actually am the moderator and creator of the Lolita Fashion YouTubers group, and this was a thing that I wanted, and I made it. So, and all the other people you meet are going to make such a huge difference in your life. Also, pay attention to the people you know IRL. If you have a local community, connect with them. Yes, the online community is fun, but if you've been in Lolita for more than a hot minute, it has a tendency to just randomly explode. And just let it do its thing. Stay within your own little group of people. Obviously, you can reach out and make new friends, but the more important part of the community is not what the most famous or visible members of the community are doing, but the people that you know and genuinely connect with can really enrich your life and show you new things that you never knew, or just even show you sides of yourself you didn't get to know. Even outside of Lolita fashion, I have so many incredible people that without this fashion, I would have never met or connected with. Also, I got into another hobby from one of my friends, a member of my Tom. I'm gonna shout her out and tell you to go check out her Instagram. She is incredible. Also, her cords give me life. Mermaid Kaylee on Instagram. I think there's numbers at the end. I will link her in the bottom. She got me into mermaiding, which is not something I would have ever done on my own, but it is an incredible workout. It's really fun to do. I'm not nearly as into it as she is, but she's incredible. And I believe there's an earlier video this month of us swimming together, following all COVID guidelines, granted, but I got to do that for my birthday, which was amazing. And again, getting to connect with these people made it so that I could actually have a birthday in the middle of a pandemic. Like, nothing big, nothing crazy, but I was able to connect with these people, and I get so excited about my comm. They're all great people. Whenever I mention them on this channel, it turns into like a 3-minute tangent, but I regret nothing. The other thing that I would tell my beginner Lolita self is, you're gonna get way more into this than you ever thought possible. Like I know you think, you know how much you like this thing. It just gets astronomical from here. It just keeps going. It also helps you vet people that you might really not want to deal with. I'm a bit intense with my relationship standards due to situations about my parents that I don't really want to get into. My parents are great. This is just them telling me stories about their youth that made me have very high standards for my relationships, and also me being younger, dealing with some like codependent mental health issues, I now have really high standards of friends and relationships. And one thing that I love about the Lolita fashion community is that they really do encourage like boundaries, which is like a weirdly specific thing to say, but you're gonna get really good at setting up your own boundaries if you do this on a regular basis or go out. You're gonna meet somebody who will show you how to really defend yourself from people asking you weird questions, and that can bleed over into more of your life. It can teach you how to be confident in who you are and just the way you want to be. Like, I'm getting emotional about this. Lolita fashion was really, really big deal for me, and for a lot of people, I think it's a lot more than I'm gonna cry over this. I've never gotten this emotional in a video before. It's more than just a fashion to a lot of people. Like, yes, I'm a lifestyler, but I also learned so much from doing this and being a part of this community, and the joy of knowing that I'm okay being me. It's really something magical and special, and Lolita fashion helped me some pretty dark times for myself, and it kind of helped me. Obviously, a lot of therapy helped, but it kind of supported me in changing my mindset about a lot of things. Again, the idea of being a selfish girl, which can go hand in hand with being Lolita, better or for worse sometimes, but the idea that it's okay to like beautiful things for you. Frivolity doesn't mean it's worthless. It can have a meaning to you, and that's really special. I'm emotional. Is there anything I want to say other than that for newbies? Older comm members are your best friends. Listen to older members and people who've been around the block. Once you learn all the rules, you can be like, I know everything. Really, take people's advice. Sometimes you'll try it and it won't work, but at least try people's suggestions. It's usually for better than for worse. Don't take concrete too seriously. Let me add some nuance here. Do take the concrete. Don't take it personally, unless it's like a personal attack. Like if somebody is like, you're the wrong skin color or lose weight. No, they can get banned. But if somebody's like, hey, you might want to try wearing leg wear, and you just happen to not have any, don't like be like, what? Don't throw a fit about it, you know? Be like, okay, yeah, that's a thing that maybe I should do. So I guess what I'm saying is never take concrete about your appearance, your body, your skin color, your hair, like as far as like the type of hair you have, stuff like that, no go. But if it's like actually about like the art, that's cool. Also, posting on Facebook groups might just not be for you. I really enjoyed it because it helped me constructively learn things, but I have been posted on multiple boards before because I do post online. If you do post online, you're gonna get posted at some point because this community is both bigger and smaller than you think. This is gonna sound weird, but this community is very tight-knit, and even though there's tons and tons of content, it's still very small. So stuff that you do can get around the community so lightning fast. And if people didn't know who you were before, they might know now if you do questionable stuff online. Just gonna put that warning out there for any new people. Fortunately, I've never had any issues by myself. So this letter has kind of turned into both a letter for myself, but also for others, which I think might have been the point of this collab. I have been talking for like, how long? For 15 minutes, and I think I got all my points out. I got surprisingly emotional, but I do want to share that with you guys because I just want to I want to show you guys how much this means to me. And also, thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. My channel, it's not large by anybody's standards, but it has exploded in, like, for me anyways, by my standards, in like the past 3 months. Thank you guys so much for being here and supporting me, and I hope you guys have a lovely day. Please go check out the other Lolitas in this collab. They're wonderful and part of one of my small online communities that I love being a part of. Yeah, and I think that's all for today. Thank you guys so much. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Liliana Rowena, out.